Just know this and take proper note. Money does not come by prayer. Yeah? No prayer, no fasting, no seed sowing, no tithing, no offering, no partnership will generate money for you. Write it down, please, in capital letters. That, in fact, just write it in red pen or black pen or special pen that you have. Or write and underline. If you say here. How many of you want to learn today? Now I want you to talk to your neighbor. Say, neighbor, money does not come by prayer, fasting, tithing, giving, helping the poor, seed sowing, project, partnership. They say this is not what brings money. Yeah? Seed sowing, tithing, partnership. All these things are part of our kingdom responsibility. Every child in the house must take care of the house. Must take care of the house. Must take care of the house. So you must know how to make money. God is not one expert. Are you hearing me? God is not what? One expert that you say get the promo code Jesus Christ of Nazareth and then you succeed. With God, you must know why He created you. Every one of us have something in us that God deposited. And we need to discover it and then use it in order to acquire what we desire. You have a purpose. You have a gift. You have a talent. You must discover the gift. You must discover the talent. You must discover what God has put in you. Then use it to get the results that you have been searching for. When God created Adam and put him in the garden, did God tell him to just remain and be worshiping? Remain and be praying? Huh? What did God tell him? The summary of it is one word. Walk. Somebody say walk. Again. Again. One more time. Walk. The summary is walk. Have you discovered your garden? Have you discovered your gift? Have you discovered your talent? Have you discovered your abilities? You have discovered it? Walk on it. Matthew 25 from verse 14. Matthew 25 from verse 14. For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods. Unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1. To every man according to his several ability. And straightway took his journey. Then he that had received the 5 talents went and traded with the same and made them other 5 talents. And likewise he that had received 2, he also gained other 2. But he that had received 1 went and digged in the earth and hid his Lord's money. For after a long time, the Lord of those servants came and reckoned with them. And he said, and so he that had received 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained beside them 5 more talents. And his Lord said unto him, Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make you ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. He also that had received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other talents beside them. His Lord said unto him, Well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. Then he which had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee, that thou art a very hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid, and went and hid thy talent in the earth. Lo, there thou hast that is thine. I was afraid, so I went and buried your money in the ground. So this is what is yours. Take it back. The 1 talent you gave me. His Lord answered and said unto him, Thou wicked and slothful, wicked and lazy servant. Thou knewest that I reap where I sowed not, and gather where I strawed not. Thou oughtest therefore to have put my money to the exchangers, and then at the time or at my coming, I should have received my own interest, or my own with interest. I should have received my money with interest. Usury, that's what is used here in King James Version. Usury means interest. Take therefore the talent from him, and give it to him that had 10 talents. For unto every one that had shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But from him that had not shall be taken away even that which he had. And cast ye the unprofitable servant into utter darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Are you seeing that? Verse 30. Verse 29 says, To those who have, more shall be given. To those who don't have, even the little that they have, collect it from them and give it to those who have. That is, the rich keep on getting richer, while the poor keep on getting poorer. Those that have a head keep on succeeding, while those that their heads are blocked, they keep on getting poorer and poorer. Now let's get back to the principle of work. Jesus is using this parable to explain that every kingdom citizen must not be idle. Every kingdom citizen must be a hard worker. So there's a king, he's going on a journey, he gives talents to his workers according to their various abilities. According to their various abilities. He knows that this one can handle 5,000, so he gave this one 5,000. He knows that this one, his level is 2,000, he gave 2,000. And this one can handle 1,000, he gave 1,000. And then he took off on his journey. He never told them what to do with it. He never told them to invest. He just said to them, well, I'm a businessman, and right now I'm traveling. You should hold this money for me. Call the workers and say, please hold this money for me. I'm traveling. And he took off and went to a far place. No communication. Never told them what to do with the money. After many months or years, he returned. When he returned, he quickly called for meeting, workers' meeting. Return all my money that I gave to you. And before you return it, you must explain to me how you use it. The man with 5 talents said, sir, you gave me 5,000. I've used it. I did business with it. I had 5 more talents. This is it here. I didn't eat it. Very good servants. People like that are very few. The one with 2 talents said, hey, sir, you gave me 2,000 francs. I made business with it. I gained 2 more. Yes, it. Then the other one said, me? Sir, to be honest with you, I was afraid. I know that if I do business and make any money, you will come and collect it from me. I know. I know if I do business and make money, you will come and collect it. You will come and collect it. So, I dug the ground and bury your money there. Take your money. Your 1 talent that you gave me, take it. What made the man not to work? Fear. Somebody say fear. Again. 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 Yes. He said, I was afraid. Fear of what then? Is it fear of challenges outside here? No. Is it fear of enemies? No. His problem was that he was afraid that if he makes money, his master will come and collect the money. Remember, this parable is talking about the kingdom of God. And sometimes many Christians, they don't want to work hard. Because they are afraid that when they work hard, they will need to give more to push the work of God forward. They will need to do what? Give more to push the work of God forward. So they prefer to just remain the level which they are. And that is why God is busy collecting even the small that you have. The Lord said, or the master said, you knew that I used to harvest where I don't plant. And gather from places where I did not put anything there. Okay. Why did you not take my money and give it to the money changers or bank? So that at least upon my return, I should have some profit from it. That means everything God gives you, He wants to see you multiply it. He wants to see you make it grow. He wants to see profit inside of it. Every gift. And the profit will not grow by you bearing your gift. The profit will not come by you bearing that talent. It will come by you making use of it. You cannot be a good singer when you don't work your voice. You cannot be a good farmer when you don't go to the farm and work in your farm. You cannot be a good business person when you do not maintain consistency in your place of work. God put Adam in the garden and said, you sweat, then you eat. You work, then you eat. You work, then you eat. Many Christians are just afraid to labor. If your uncle gives you 1 million and you say the tithe of your 1 million is 100,000, you are coming to give it on the altar 100,000 to open more financial doors so that God will be touching the hearts of people to constantly give to you. You are a wizard. You know well. I say you are a wizard. You are blessed with money. Work with the money to make the money grow. Our problem is that we are more focused on challenges. Our day-to-day challenges, day-to-day difficulties. So each time we see money, we're thinking only how to use that money and solve our problem. These workers were very disciplined. The two wise ones were very disciplined. They did business with their king's money, but they never used that money to solve their problem. How many of you can use somebody's money, make profit with it, without using that profit to solve your personal problem? How many of you can handle company money? How many of you can handle somebody's business without removing money from it to be solving your personal problems with it? That's why it's almost a tragedy to get involved in business deals and transactions with Christians. The number one principle that will help money grow in your hand is that you must learn to work. But many people see work as an enemy. When you tell somebody, work hard, they think you hate them. God does not see work as an enemy. Work is part of God's given purpose to man to increase our value. You can never be valuable when you have nothing to offer to the society. You will be more of a liability if you are lazy and you fold your hands every day. A smart student works hard to come out with good grades. A smart student works hard to come out with good grades. A social media student, WhatsApp student, Facebook student, backbook student, we end up at the back of the class. Work. 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 There are no two ways to rising. There is only one way, work. In your work comes the blessing. As you're working, then the blessing begin to locate you. As you're working, destiny helpers begin to come. As you're working, the prophetic declarations made on the altar begin to work for you. In your working, favor begin to locate you. Work. You can never be a valuable kingdom citizen when you are not working. When you are not working. The primary way to increase our wealth is by working. That's the God-ordained system to increase our wealth. He gave 5 to this man, 2 to this man, 1 to this man. The man with 5 worked, made profit. Man with 2 worked, made profit. And the king said what? Well done, good and faithful servant. Come from today, your level have changed. Since you have proven that you are a worker, you can hustle very well. And you are also accountable with the money. You make the money and you are accountable with the money. Well done, thou good and faithful servant. You did not only give my money, you gave with the profit. You declared the profit. Well done, thou good and faithful servant. And I want to tell you this. If you are a mother, you are a father, not necessarily biological mother or father. If you have people that are around you, that each time you are into business transaction with them, and they always declare to you what has come out. You have children, when you give them things to go and sell, they always come and declare everything to you. Please value those kind of children. They have a future. Don't exploit them. Don't collect everything from men that are accountable. Are you hearing me? If you have somebody around you, you are doing business with the person is always clean, very, very accountable to you. Never allow that person to go home hungry. Are you hearing me? never you do that. Never allow such a person to go home hungry. Because hunger can change the attitude of people. Hunger can convert a faithful servant to an unfaithful servant overnight. Treat your workers well. Those that prove that they are trustworthy and they are interested in making you grow, treat them well. Treat them well. Treat them well. It's very important. If you want to go far in life, these are simple success principles I'm releasing to you free. The man said, you that made 5 talents and the additional 5 talents, I have changed your level. You are no longer an ordinary worker. Come and enter my palace. What I eat is what you will eat. There's a level where God positions you among the rich. You can never sit among the rich if you squander money anyhow. If you are not accountable, you can never sit among great men. The one with 2 talents declared his own. The king said, come, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Sit in my palace. What I eat is what you eat. What I drink is what you do. So your level changes when you are financially accountable. When you walk and you are financially accountable, that is how God begins to change your level. If you are into a business partnership, a business relationship, business association with people, every time profit comes, make sure you are open and declare it. Was afraid. I did not want to invest money somewhere because I know that you will come and take it. I know you will come. It means even this young man, he knew that if he would do this business, the business will grow. He knew if he turned that money, let me use our local palang. He knew that if he would turn that money in a business, there will be profit. But he was a crafty man. He's a man that wants everything only for himself. So he says, if I do it, Oga will come and collect it. He will come and take the money. So I will not do anything. Let me bury the money in the ground. How many of you, your gifts and talents have been buried in the ground? How do you bury your gift and talent? By sitting on the ground and refusing to walk. Every day you're on your phone. Every day you're watching television. Every day you are sleeping. Every day you are visiting from one neighbor to the other. Talking nonsense. You have buried your gift, buried your talent in the ground. Who made you chairman? All the time you're only sitting. No thought about your life. Who spoiled you? Others are out there hustling. You don't think about hustle. That's why you move from house to house begging. That's why you write people abroad. I have not eaten. I have not done this. I have not done that. 5 francs way, no get change. Nothing, not there here. Who spoiled you? And you are sitting down. In church, you pray the highest. You are very spiritual. You see demon in everybody. You cannot see your own. You know where? You know where? Everyone that wants to sit among great men, you want to succeed and be among great men, you must identify that thing that God has given to you as a talent, as a gift. It could be carpentry, it could be tailoring, it could be this, it could be that, it could be this, it could be that. Then give yourself to it. Work, develop it, and be financially accountable. If you tell somebody it will take this amount of money for me to do you this job, and they give you the money, do the job. Do the job. Stop playing games with people's sweat. Do the job. Say, give me this amount of money, I will supply these goods and services to you. When they pay you, supply the goods and services. Supply. That is how now they'll begin to recommend you. Because someone is somewhere looking for someone like you. So when someone come across you and then you hear that a friend is in need of somebody like you, they will recommend you. Your name will keep coming up in big circles. That's how you grow. That's how you grow. A bike man, they're calling you, please come and carry me. You say, I'm coming. I'm coming. Since 1 p.m. that they started calling you. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. 1:30, you have not come. 2, you have not come. 2:30, you have not come. We'll change another bike man. And you do like that to 3, 4, 5 people, they note you. They will always say, Pa, I they come. Oh, Pa, I'm coming. You no go ever come. And when people start complaining about you, you are rendering poor services, that is how your name is going down. What God gives you is a good name. But for that good name to come, work hard to make your name clean. Work hard to make your name clean. Work hard to make your name clean. Youth of today, you must listen to this. Work hard to make your name clean. The one with the 1 talent, the king said, please, I gave you that money because I needed profit. Since you refuse to work it, bring my money. Bring my... And they took that money. They didn't give it to the man that had 2 talents. They gave it to the man that had 5 talents. And said what? To those who have, more shall be given. So the rich keep getting richer. They know Dangote as the man that produced cement. The same Dangote is selling sugar. The same Dangote is selling salt. The same Dangote is entering into zinc. All kinds of chemicals, all kinds of stuff. Dangote is into it. But he began with cement. Today, he's building factories for different purposes. The rich keep getting richer because they make use of what is in their brain. They give their talent. The poor remain there. Some of you here, you're buried your gift and your talent in the name of looking for job. Somebody said that job or employment is one of the greatest scams on earth. A salary is money that the employer gives you to make you forget about your dreams. Are you hearing me? That's why in this church, all workers that are working here, they have the privilege to do other things. They are not tied only to church work. They have the privilege to do any other job to expand their various channels of financial income. It's only me as a man of God that I know that I'm the vision bearer, and my encounter with God shows that I'm not into any business. I have to focus. My reward is in heaven. Me, I can understand it because I received the vision. But I cannot impose it on people's children because they also have a life to live. So I allow them to do businesses and do other things. So that it should not disturb their Christian services. When it is time for them to come and work, let them come and serve and do what they are doing. But they should have other things that they are doing. Because the most lazy set of people on earth are Christians. Most lazy set of people. We complain about demons too much. They are not working. My brother and sister, When money enter your hand, even your dreams and the kind of demon that visit you will change. They'll come very white now, very nice, no longer demons again. You start seeing the angels. When you eat good food and sleep, your dream will change. You sleep on a good bed with a fan that is blowing you or air condition. You're watching television in your room. My brother and sister, you see heaven while you are here on earth. But when there is no money in your pocket, your village boy will visit you in a dream. I'm telling you. You better understand this thing. Money is good, but you have to work for the money to come. No game. These are lessons I wanted to teach only my partners. But how can I teach only partners when you are here? You really want to grow. I bring it to you free. You have to grow. I say you have to grow. I say you have to grow. I say you have to grow. Now, before I sign off for today, I will continue from here next week. But before I sign off from today, let me tell you, if you want to succeed in this generation, if you want to succeed in this our generation, let me give you some headlines. It will be good, it will be applicable for some people. It may not be applicable for some people. But let me give you good headlines. Areas where you can really work and see money now in our generation. How many of you want to know? Stuff and businesses that you can involve yourself inside and you see profit. How many of you want to know? Do you want to know? Number one, information technology. You cannot succeed in this generation if you are not computer literate. You must know IT very well. Hardware maintenance, software maintenance. There are people who sit only in their house, they are making money through phone. They sit only in their house. All these comedians that you see them jumping up and down, bra, 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 they are jumping up and down. The social media is paying them. They just make people laugh. Social media is paying them. Social media is paying them. But these are works of information technology, IT. All the youths, if you want to make it